Okay, we just got Ship Explorer for the stream today. So, what is this? Ooh, I don't think that's something I wanted to click on. Just go back to the game. Okay. Aw, man. You have to pay for these?
Aren't they free?
Well,
The DLCs are free, aren't they?
no, not yet. Let's just explore these two first, and I'm gonna head on to the SS United States. Oh, this sucks. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Pull it up on your phone or your computer or something.
What?
How do you... I want to go... Ooh, which one should I do? Should I do this one or this one?
Should do at sea.
At sea. Okay, we'll head on to the United States at sea. I'm not skipping this also. Can I turn up the volume? How do I do that? This is so cool. Oh, I've watched this video like 3,000 times already. Gotta get the full experience of this game in. I have not... This is the first time I've ever opened this. I just got it this morning, like 5 minutes ago. The stream was kind of delayed because I was getting this game. Okay, wait, how much longer is this? Should I skip it? Basically, he's just explaining the SS United States in its entirety according to the 1950s and 60s newsreels. And hello to the one person that is currently watching this. The video footage is still cool, even though that's not the main reason why we're playing the game. It's still cool to see, and I've not seen this part actually. Right now he's just explaining the SS United States beating the Queen Mary from going across the ocean. And I think it's about to end. Or not. I have no idea. Okay, ended. Okay, we're going on to the SS United States. Oh. Dang it, it has to compile more shaders. Come on. Oh, it compiled one shader. Okay, we hear the music. Is that audio going to be too loud? Let me fix that. Display capture. Oh no, what happened? Oh no. Desktop. Okay, here we go. 0 decibels. Can I just turn this on, please? How do I do that? Okay, so I guess I don't exactly know how to turn on the audio. E12 H tab third person. I just need the weather change and the where's third person mode is what I want. Okay. Oh. There goes the audio for some reason. Close. Okay. We're officially on the SS United States. Oh shoot, I'm crouching. Okay. We're on the bridge. This looks so good.
Do you have a flashlight? Click
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I probably should have looked at that. What are the controls again? Switch camera, flashlight. There's no flashlight in here. Whatever. Crouch, switch camera,
Equip,
something.
unequip item. You should
Pause
switch that to
menu.
E.
Okay, there's 2 people watching. Hello to the 2 people that are watching. Interact. E. Horn. Ooh, I'm gonna go do that first. That is a necessity. First. How do I change the weather? Weather panel. Okay, I should have looked at that.
Oh, you can set the time.
Huh.
Steam achievement.
There we go. And okay, I can pause time. 1x speed. I don't know what that was on 16x speed. Ooh, a winter storm. Okay, we're gonna just set this to how it looked, probably. Use current season, something. Can I make it sunny, though? Static weather dynamic. Random. Summer. Ah. Yeah, that's much better for exploring. Okay. We are on the SS United States now. And he is Mike Brady, who made this game, has added a bunch of stuff around here to look at, like this picture. I mean, I'm not going to go through and read everything that's on the entire ship. Ooh, there's like quests you can do. Find all the photos, right? Is that what that say? Ooh.
Does that say 78?
Yeah, 78 photographs. Can I turn this? This is... Okay, we're at full head now. This is so cool. If you watched my previous stream, this is an engine order telegraph, basically. You pull the handle, pull the handle back, and that would communicate with the engine room crew, and then they will turn the steam up. This is radar equipment, right? I can't look in there. Oh, there's my guy. I'm not going to get those right now, but more radar equipment. Numerous steering wheels. All of this stuff is completely gone. It's interesting to see what it looked like from a actual playing perspective, I guess you could say. This is talking tube, probably went to the captain's cabin, if I had to guess. Then we got some light switch, like not light switch, you know,
Like breaker panels?
no, they're not breaker panels, they're switchboards. Oh! Best voiceovers of a game, by the way. I'm playing this game forever. This is so cool. I don't care what anyone else says, but this is so cool. I think, yes, actually, this is quite interesting. I haven't noticed this before, but if we look here, this console table here in the middle of the bridge, this, I think, was still on the ship until Okaloosa got it, and then they completely butchered it, and yeah. I don't think that's on there anymore. It's probably going to the museum. You know, the museum that they are going to build. Let's find the horns. First, I'm going to head out to the end of the bridge wing. This basically allows you to look down the side of the ship for docking and stuff. Oh. I did a drawing of the bridge of the United States, and that's what I thought these were. These were, spotlights, you know? Yeah. Let's head up onto the top of the bridge. Okay. Ooh, I can go up into the crow's nest? Let's go up here, too. Ooh. Like, Like this isn't working. Like the microphone's not working. Oh wait, is it this?
It was the
Oh.
microphone was
Oh
muted.
my gosh. Okay. Well, that was a very weird problem. Let's get back to the game, I guess. Is it working now? Hopefully.
Yeah, it's working.
I don't know what the bottom of the microphone does.
That's for.
Okay, there we go.
quality stuff.
Okay, let's play the United States again. Just at sea. And I already watched all this. Press, what is that tab? Or backspace or enter. Okay.
Yeah, the
All right.
box is working.
Yeah, the chat box is working too. That's good. Okay, I already watched this too. Okay, I already know that. And we are now back on the SS United States. And let's just continue where we were at before. Compass stuff that I failed to explain before. Uh, I forget what they're called. Just basically, there's two mounted steel spheres on either side of the compass here, and that would balance out the metal around that was used. That balances the magnetic signals going to the compass and makes it accurate. But now we have to try. We have to try out the funnel or the horns, I guess. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, here's another interesting thing. The brooms aren't for cleaning. They actually would get brought up here and strapped to the mast, and that would signify um, the record, the speed record, the queen, the not queens, the clean sweep as it was called, and that's signified with a pair of brooms strapped to the mast. Okay, what do we have here? Do you think the Arthur M. Anderson should be a museum ship since she has a connection to the Edmund Fitzgerald? And if they do turn the Anderson into a museum ship, they should restore her to her old. That would be ideal. Her old style, yeah. Um, that would be ideal. It is questionable if they are going to actually preserve it, since they sent away other ships, I guess, with less story to them, like the EM Ford, which was built in the 1890s. That ship was scrapped in the 2000s at some point, 2008, I think. And I think the Arthur M. Anderson is currently laid up, is that correct? And yeah, I think they should probably at least take the big ugly self-unloading stuff off of it. Turn it back to how it looked back in the 1970s when she was deeply intertwined with the Edmund Fitzgerald story. So, yeah, that's probably my opinion on that at least. It would be nice to have more museums like the Valley Camp Museum in Sault Ste. Marie, or the Colonel James M. Schoonmaker, I think is what it's called. Yeah, that would be hopefully, hopefully the Arthur M. Anderson is turned into a museum. But judging on the current, judging on the current conditions for museum ships, I don't know if that's even a possibility. I think it's being taken out of service because it needs so much work, and there's just, I think the cargo isn't as profitable to haul or something. You would need to correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, that's what I think. I don't know if that's factual or not. Anderson, former fleetmate. Oh, yes, the William A. Irvin. And then there's also the. Oh, shoot, what is it called? I made a video on it, one of my first videos ever. Oh my gosh, I forget. There's another freighter that's somewhere in Ohio, I think. That is the. Yeah, I can't remember. Whatever. Ooh, this is cool. I want this for my room. Oh, the William G. Mather. Yes. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yep. Thanks for that. I, for some reason, couldn't remember that. Let's head to see if we can use the horn of the United States here. Somehow.
You know you can open the doors, right?
No, you can't. You can't open the doors.
The other one, you could.
This one you can't. That's just a voiceover.
E.
That's just a
Oh.
voiceover, see? Okay. Okay, stop talking to me, please. Oh, yeah. I was just on the Great Lakes a couple of weeks ago, and I saw the Lee A. Tregurtha, the SS Alpina, and there was another, the Munson, I think, or not. I don't remember what it was.
I don't know anything about shit.
A couple old freighters were steaming through Mackinac, and I saw them there. And then there was the West Shore at Mackinac Island, which was built in 1949, I think. And then there was the, um, let's see. Oh yeah, the Coast Guard cutter Mackinac was there. We went to that. That was good. What's this? He needs to add, like, what it does. So if I'm clicking on it, like, this probably tells about the cabins that are around here somewhere. Handrails, you know. Michigan trader or Erie trader at Mackinac Island a month ago, and a cruise ship. Yeah. When we were at Mackinac Island, there's a cruise ship that was um using the tender boats, and they were sending people to Mackinac Island with those orange tender boats that they got on the ship. And that was interesting to see, even those tender boats are less than appealing to look at. Dang it. Where do I I want to do the whistles or horns so badly,
Whistle.
but I can't figure out how to do it. Oh shoot. Antenna mast. The antenna mast. Thought this is called the radar mast. Oh, you did. Ooh, wait a second. Hold up. What was the freighter that I saw on Mackinac Island? Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna find the picture that I took of that, because maybe it's the same ship. That would be quite the coincidence, wouldn't it? Let's see. When was I on Mackinac Island? Here we go. That is the... I think it's an Algoma freighter. I don't know what it is, though. What is this? The Algoma Innovator was the freighter that we saw going through there. Then there was just... Yeah, the John G. Munson was the other freighter that I saw in Mackinac City. Okay. Doing less of the
Parkour.
game and more of the... Oh my gosh, I fell into the thing. I don't know what in the world is up with the viewer count thing. It's never accurate. It says there's no one watching right now, but I think that's false. Okay, oh no. Oh shoot.
I think you're stuck.
I'm eternally stuck in this lifeboat. I cannot get out of this. Ah, there we go. Oh, shoot. How do I get inside? I wanna... Sun deck. Okay, very fine cabins. I don't need to see that. I just want to go inside because I know there's a place that you can go inside, but I don't know. Off limits. I don't know. So, being a... I don't know what you want to say, Great Lakes historian, what would be your opinion on the scrapping of... There was... I don't know if you've heard them before, but I guess in addition to what I was going to say, the... what was it? There was a freighter that got dismantled recently. The... Oh my gosh, I can't remember. The... Begins with an M. The... I'm just talking to myself, am I? I don't know. The... Shoot. Okay, I can't remember what that was either.
Can you go in right there?
I think I can. Nope, I can't.
Well, there's
I think I could go right here. Can I go in here?
There's another one. Where'd he go?
I'm just looking around. I've never played this game before. Okay. Manistee. Oh. I can't remember what it was. I don't think it's the Manistee or the Mississauga, however you want to say that. M V Man. Shoot. It was 80 something years old. Began with an M, and it was a straight deck lake freighter. It had a gray paint scheme. It suffered a fire, and that's why it was dismantled. It's funny that I can remember everything about it, but I can't remember what the actual name is. Aft staircase. Cuyahoga. Okay, it wasn't with an M. Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking with an M. Okay, then. Yeah, the Cuyahoga. What was your opinion on the Cuyahoga? That was a... severe loss. Caught fire twice. Oh my gosh. Twice they caught on fire. And then there was another old freighter that suffered a severe crack, I think, and that one's out of service right now as well. Cargo holds. I would be talking about more of the SS United States, but we usually don't have people talking in the chat box or whatever you want to call it. Can I go in here? I know how to do that. Just can't find it. Roger Blow caught fire in that. Oh yeah, Michipicoten. That's the. It caught fire. Oh. Okay, yeah, the Michipicoten was the one that suffered a um hull fracture, I think. Mm,
There's a picture.
can't go in here. Yeah, I'm not gonna click the picture right now. I think it's this one, maybe. No.
There was, I think, 3 places.
First class aft entrance door. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna find that. Okay, we're not going there right now. Yeah, the Michipicoten. Yeah. Yep. My gosh, the weather in this game is pretty good. They scrapped the ships, are not that old, and they are greedy. Yeah, who owns them? Is it the cement company that operates the Alpina? Or is that not correct? I know it has a like a grayish green color scheme, you know. Ooh. Oh, here we go. We're entering the ship now. I think I saw this actually. Ooh. This is so cool. I think has he gotten the door handles correct? No. He did not get the door handles correct. It's supposed to say push or pull on them, but he didn't do that. Maybe that's just a fluky thing.
Maybe you're just picky.
Yeah, maybe I am just picky. Okay, you can't use that. You can't go up there. What if I just started hacking and went up it? This is it. Oh no, here we go. There's the dining room. Lower Lakes Towing, Canadian company, and the Apena. Oh, Inland Lakes Management. That's what I was thinking of. But they're not really greedy. Yeah. I would say that they more or less could care less about the history of the ships that they have. Like the JB Ford and EM Ford. Again, with those ships, they were both owned by the same company that has the Alpina, the yeah, that's the only one I can think of. But then there was the St. Mary's Challenger that was Lower Lakes Towing, I think, wasn't it? Or not? I don't I don't know. But they scrapped the St. Mary's Challenger down to the very hull. The John W. Boardman. I've never heard of that freighter before. I'll have to look at that one. Then there was the ooh. Hmm. Can't remember what it was. There was another the William Clay Ford is what I'm trying to think of. That was a cool ship also. They actually saved oh, hello to Gloria Starline. Welcome to the stream. We're just kind of talking about lake freighters. Oh, St. Mary's Challenger was a different company still, yeah. I don't know the companies. I more or less just know about the freighters themselves. So, this is cool artwork as well. I'd pay a good 50 bucks for each little star. Or more.
There was an item on the table.
And you can I know there's an item. Ooh, wait, this is a brochure. I'll buy that too. What if we just went off and um stopped playing Ship Explorer for right now and just had a look at some lake freighters and stuff? The Boardman was built at Great Lakes Engineering Works and was the sister ship to the ST Crapo. Wasn't the ST Crapo was scrapped too, I think, right? The Boardman was scrapped and now turned into a home. Yeah.
It was turned into
Oh,
a
Benson Ford. William Clay. Oh, yeah, the Benson Ford is what I'm thinking of. My goodness, I'm rusty on that. And wasn't that the forward and the bow of the Benson Ford, along with the superstructure forward, was all taken off and put on the banks of the lakes? I don't remember which lake it was, but that'd be pretty cool too. I don't think you can stay on board that. It's more of a like a museum or something, I think. But I know that Marine Recycling Corporation, the corporation responsible for destroying most of the Great Lakes history, has piles and piles of pilot houses from like the Nora Isle and soon the Norgoma, the Cuyahoga. They have everything there. Oh yeah. Okay, that's what I'm thinking of then. Marine Recycling Corporation has tons of stuff from the lake freighters, but they don't keep around the lake freighters themselves because they are the company responsible for scrapping them. Yeah, the William Clay Ford is what I was thinking of, kind of with the Anderson. And trying to remember with the Edmund Fitzgerald, they they originally didn't want to go out and look for the Edmund Fitzgerald, or am I remembering a different disaster? And then they ended up going out, but it was horribly slow work and they didn't find anything. So they turned back to the safety of Whitefish Point. Arthur B. Homer, Edmund Fitzgerald. Yeah, Edmund Fitzgerald. I forgot about the Arthur B. Homer also. It looked, yeah, it was basically the same ship, and I don't know what I'm trying to say, but yep. Okay, we're done with the SS United States right now. Yeah, I don't want to quit game.
You can download the other ships if you want to.
I'm not gonna do that right now. Achievements. Can I get achievements in this game? This isn't even achievements.
Yeah, there is achievements.
Oh, here we go. Distance traveled.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. They did find some lifeboats and debris. Yeah. Ooh, if you want to see the lifeboat and life raft of the Edmund Fitzgerald, you have to go visit the Valley Camp Museum in Sault Ste. Marie. They have the lifeboat there, along with a bunch of other Edmund Fitzgerald related memorabilia that was found washed up and recovered from the water. That was a cool museum. I didn't get to videotape that because that was at the time when
I don't think our channel existed yet.
no, that was at the time when we didn't tell anyone about the channel, so we were trying to like secretly videotape. There's a little bit of Floopfisht lore for you. Um, yeah. And we didn't get too much video. We were also with our grandparents, and I don't know how they feel about YouTube. So, so let's just have a look here. HMS Captain. I hate that you have to download the Lusitania, or you have to pay for the Lusitania.
Well, it's coming soon. I don't think you can actually get it yet.
Well, it's gonna cost money though. If I click on this, probably costs like oh, that's not the Lusitania. Oh, what the heck? I almost just said something I shouldn't have said, but okay. What are you doing on Steam?
That was literally the homepage.
Okay. Whatever.
That was the home page.
Okay then. Whatever you say. Reserve and Armco are still around, but in different forms. Do you think I could, will it leak your credit card number, address, and personal details if I use Google to search up some of these ships that I'm being told about?
No, it won't.
Okay, I'm
I
going to
mean,
do
you
that then.
can always open it on this one and move it
Ah!
Just
No, I don't want to play Ship Explorer for Motion Liner Designs anymore. Let's head over to this monitor. And what the heck just happened?
you're on the other screen. It's on that monitor. Look at the other monitor.
I am looking at this monitor.
No, when you opened the tab, it opened it on the other monitor.
Oh, so I can click on this thing then?
Yeah, and then you can click and
And
drag
drag it over. How are you doing? Oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. I am currently... You should look up the Reserve. It resembles the Edmund Fitzgerald and Arthur B. Homer, but with different pilot houses. Is the Reserve the full name of the ship, or... What was it? Okay, Reserve...
You're on caps lock.
I don't care. Like... Freighter. Ooh. The James L. Kuber. That's... It looks almost the same as the Edmund Fitzgerald, actually. Yeah, it's not going to leak all your personal information on this, is it? Nope. Okay, we're taking this over to the other screen then. Yeah, this is what you were talking about. This... Is this still exist? Does this ship still exist? I can't see the... Oh, it's a barge now. The Reserve is the real name. That is a barge now. Oh, man. Oh, I see. Huh. I've never heard of this before. Oh, here we go. There's the... This is the... Okay, let me look at this here. Oh yeah, Edward L. Ryerson. That's a cool freighter. The Marmee now. Okay. Oh, yeah, you're right, it is a barge. That sucks. River barge. No, I want a lake barge. I don't know what this thing's doing. This is cool. 767 feet. Huh. This is bringing a whole new line of lake freighters to my attention. There was, ooh, what was the lake freighter that was originally a cargo ship, and it was like olive green colored, I think, and that was probably one of my favorite looking lake freighters, at least. The Wilfred Sykes is my favorite lake freighter because my friend gave me a little postcard that he found in his basement of it. I should probably go get that. What what was it called? The I think it's a T2 tanker, or even maybe a Victory ship, I don't know. Yeah, Cliff's Victory is what it was called. Armco. Armco Lake Freighter. Huh, this looks a lot like the Edmund Fitzgerald too. Yeah. Ooh, wait, maybe it does look like the Wilfred Sykes. Maybe the Wilfred Sykes just looks different because of the color scheme. Yeah, it does look a lot like the Wilfred Sykes now that I see both of them. This is the postcard that I have also. The Cliff's Victory. That is what I was thinking of. It's weird that it had a like a aft superstructure kind of in the middle of the hull. And there is a cool picture I've seen of the Cliffs Victory coming down, what is it, the St. Mary's River or something? Yeah, the Lee A. Tregurtha is the one that I saw in, what was it? It was near Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore, and I can actually probably find a picture of that. Okay. Okay, here we go. The Lee A. Tregurtha is right here. Can you see that? Probably not. There we go. That's the Lee A. Tregurtha that I photographed somewhere along near Pictured Rocks. This is cool though. I think the company that had the Cliffs Victory were going to they basically said they were going to give it to the museums, one of the museums on the Great Lakes, but they said no for whatever reason. And that is extremely unfortunate because this would have been such a interesting freighter to go around. Like, look, the superstructure looks perfect, and this is less of a perfect looking freighter, but whatever. Ships from World War II on the lake still around, such as the McKee Suns, last C4 triplet, the the JAW Eigelhart. Yeah, the Alpina. That's another old one, and I think that replaced the JB Ford as a cement storage barge, right? Hmm. Okay, welcome to the four of you that are watching. There's so many freighters that you just never hear about. Ooh, this is a cool model. It probably costs like $7 million though. All right. Um, let's see if there's any SS United States updates that we've got. When will it be sunk? Most fresh is what I want. Okay, this is not the SS United States. Oh, this is interesting too. Mast removed. The mast from the Second World War shipwreck. Yeah, they are to be removed. That's the I forget. The Richard Montgomery is what it's called. That was probably a ship similar to what the Cliffs Victory was. I think that was I think yeah, that was a Victory ship too. You want to look up a forgotten freighter? Look up the Hilda Mar. Okay, I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce that. Hilda Mar Jan. What in the world? This is. It's so weird. Liberty ship, whatever. Liberty ship. And Victory ship, essentially the same, but not really. They were both kind of designed by William Francis Gibbs, who also designed the SS United States. That also. Huh. I feel like this kind of looks more like the superstructure at least reminds me of something from the 1970s and 80s. It's interesting. I like the funnel at least. Huh. And that's a World War II ship as well. Probably, I think. Also searched for the Fitzgerald, along with the Anderson and the Ford. Yeah. Okay, remembering that, I'm going to actually go over to Marine Recycling Corporation. And let's see what stuff they have up here. What the heck is this? How do I zoom in on that? I can't see. There's a submarine. This is an unfortunate thing here. This was a cool freighter. Again, could have been turned into a museum. And then it wasn't. I could care less about the English River. That's not that interesting, but this one is probably one of the last straight decker freighters ever built, and then they dismantled it. Of course. It probably wasn't even that old. Why was it dismantled? It was launched in 1967. The Alpina was launched in the 1940s and it's still operating, but they didn't save this. They didn't even like repurpose it or anything. John Dykstra, a cool boat. Same for Sparrow's Point. Okay, I'll look at both of those. So many things to see. John. Okay. Question. Let's see. What do you have a question about? Yeah, whatever. Self-unloader, Ojibwe, straight decker in service. Oh, the Ojibwe is the same company that has the Cuyahoga, or they had the Cuyahoga, I guess. John Dykstra. Ship. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Is this one still exist? Or does this one still exist, I guess I should say. It's hard to find out the information on some of these. There's not even that many pictures of... Oh, okay, that answers my question. It obviously doesn't exist anymore to its full originalness. Yeah, it looks like it was probably laid up and then they probably cut it down to a barge is what I'm seeing. Right? Okay, I apologize for this being... It wasn't scrapped. And there was two of them. Really? Was it turned into a barge? Or what is this then? I don't know what this is. What in the... Okay, where'd my mouse go? This is... That's similar to the Badger. It wasn't scrapped. Benson Ford House renamed... Oh! Benson Ford 2. What? Oh yeah, the Benson Ford House is what's coming up here. Yeah, this is what it's referencing. The swap. One came the other. One became the other, whatever. Arthur K. Atkinson. Oh, okay. That's very misleading. These search companies need to they need to keep with they just need to work on, you know, trying to keep the stuff in where it's supposed to be. I don't know. Sparrow's Point. Okay. And Gloria Starline had a question. What would that be? If you don't mind. I may have to do a video on some of these ships that are coming up. Again, another ship that looks strikingly similar to the Edmund Fitzgerald. This is maybe the same ship. It's bringing up some stuff that doesn't have Sparrow's Point on it. Ah, here we go. Yeah, so what I'm seeing is that this was turned into this at some point. Huh. And ooh, maybe it was dismantled down to the hull. There's so many freighters that have just turned into these ugly, no character industrial barge ships. Yeah, Ogle Bay Norton. I think that my grandma actually has a token for Ogle Bay Norton that I don't know what it was for. That was like a iron token of some sort. But I found that, and that's pretty cool. Photos of two ships next to the Sparrow Point, and the Sparrow Point is a barge. Yep. Another loss for maritime history. Huh. Marine Recycling Corporation. Let's head back to this for a little bit. Oh my gosh. This is another one from the Alpina company that I forget what the company was. What was it? The Lakes Lakes Lower Lakes Towing. Oh, Inland Lakes Management. Oh no, this is Inland Lakes Towing. That's a cool freighter too though. When was it built? 1945. MRC is excited to have the privilege of recycling such remarkable vessels. Oh, thanks for that. Thanks for recycling the most remarkable vessels, huh? They take such pride in destroying history. I mean, it probably had. It didn't even have to be done. Like, I don't know what this is, but. Just looks like some regular 1960s or 70s boat of some sort. Irvin L. Clymer. Oh, I think the Irvin L. Clymer. That rings a bell. Yeah, it's the one that's rusting away on that point in Duluth Harbor, right? Yeah. The person who either owned it or was, I think the owner of the ship, he sold it and then had the pilot house taken off. History lesson on the Irvin L. Clymer. It is forgotten. And this is interesting too. It would be so cool to here, let me go over to Marine Recycling Corporation pilot houses. This will give you a scale of how many ships they've dismantled. If I can find a good picture. What? Okay, there's another old freighter. Gone. Then there was the what is it? I was just talking about it. The Bradley Transportation Line, later to U.S. Steel and Great Lakes. It's surprising how much you can know about such a diverse amount of vessels. I mean, like, I'm more ocean liner person, but my family is very much relating to the Great Lakes, and that has brought me to learn about stuff like this is Carl D. Bradley, right? No. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Okay, this is the Bradley Transportation Company. Or Bradley Transportation Line. Oh my gosh. That never happened. Alright. What do you know about ocean liners? Even though it's kind of switching up the subject. Let me just see if I can find the picture that I saw. Oh, here we go. This was such a cool, like a ferry boat. The Norisle is what it is. And even this, like the superstructure, like the bridge front and stuff. Under you still. And look at the history of the climber and the ocean liner. The ocean liner. Oh, the Carpathia rescued Titanic survivors. Yes, it was. And then there was the Californian learned of the peril of the Titanic after it already went down, and the Carpathia rescued everyone. And that was the ship that technically saw the Titanic sink, but I could talk about that another time. Basically, yes, the Carpathia is the one ship that rescued Titanic survivors, and there were another few ships that were going to help, but then the Carpathia basically said that they had handled the situation already. The Carpathia actually ended up getting sunk in World War I as well, which I think there is one picture of the Carpathia actually sinking. Carpathia sinking. These keys are not the best for typing. This is a real, actual picture of the RMS Carpathia sinking. Only picture. And there actually are pictures of the Lusitania that sank. The Californian ignored the Titanic because they were yelled to shut up by Titanic's officers. That is part of it. Then there was the Virginian also, and yeah, there was that. And they didn't really actually ignore Titanic just for the officers being told to shut up. They also saw the Titanic in the distance. They were firing the incorrect rockets to signal danger. So that was a reason to ignore them. And then the wireless operator had gone to bed. So there was just a combination of reasons why they didn't go help. They were confused at what the Titanic was doing. They thought when it sank, it was actually what they thought. It was just sailing away. But it was actually them watching the Titanic sink. Look at the Lakers that are no longer with us. What's this? Top fans. Oh, alright. I'm gonna find that picture of the Lusitania sinking. These aren't actually real pictures of the ship. There was a photo strip that was found, and that has pictures of the actual sinking. Okay. I don't see it. It's not showing it to me. Going to be confused because there were two ships with the same names of the climber when she had former names. Yeah, I'm sure I can sort it out. I don't know why I'm looking for Lusitania when we're talking about Great Lakes freighters, but whatever. Okay, I know where to find that picture that I was talking about. Scrapping the Norile. This is at Marine Recycling Corporation. And then there's this. Okay, here's the picture that I wanted to find. This is the pilot house of the Norile, along with the superstructure, kinda. Carl D. Bradley and John G. Munson, which were the two other ships with the name Climber. I'm assuming, right? Yeah. Stormworks. Ooh, how much does Stormworks cost? This is also actually my brother's computer, so I don't think he wants me to take up 30,000 gigabytes of storage, but I don't know. I want to find this exact picture in another thing. How much does Stormworks cost? Stormworks. Yeah, I've seen this before. Is this it? No. Is it this one? Is it on Steam? I'll look at that in a little while. Gotta find that picture of the Norile being scrapped. It was on Facebook or something. Here we go. Published some mods on the game, including some of the ships I was talking about. And yes, it's on Steam. Alright. I'll have to look at that. That would be pretty helpful if I could use that. Maybe even, probably not for videos, but, you know. What is this? It's so tragic that we just can't, like, why couldn't we keep this? The Norgoma also. They, not the company, what is it? The city that was taking care of the Norgoma, they sold it to a scrapper, and they set down rules that nothing major, like no pilot house or anything, could be taken off of the Norgoma. And if they did, they would be punished, which is just basically forcing them to waste away history, in my opinion, at least. There's yeah, there's another ship that you were talking about. Um, oh, the watch, the still watch, whatever. Lakers no longer with us. Is that a website? I'm sorry, I didn't look at that. Lakers no longer with us. No. I don't want... No. What in the world? I don't want to see LeBron James. I'm trying to read about Lake Freighters, not LeBron James. Lakers no longer with us. Website? Is that a website? Website. Okay, it's just bringing up LeBron James. So, I don't know if that's a website. Is there a way that I could find it, maybe? Yeah, sorry to anyone else who's watching, but I'm not really doing much of anything to people who haven't been watching the entire time. History of the William L. Clymer. I'll look at that. History of the William L. Clymer. I don't want AI. I don't want that either. Oh my gosh. Whatever. I give up. Okay. Nor Isle. Nor Isle. Superstructure. Oh, I've spelled that wrong too, haven't I? Is this it? Is this finally what I've been looking for? Oh, no, it's not. Not even close. Oh, I clicked on videos. Here we go. There's the thing. Can I just search this image? Visual search. There we go. Is this it? Maybe? No. Oh, what in the heck? This sucks. There's more images of the Nor Isles pilot house and stuff. This is not... This shouldn't even exist, man. Oh, there's some planes and a boat. Okay. Oh, that's not good. There, this is the picture. This is the picture that I've been looking for. This is at Marine Recycling Center. Look at how many pilot houses they have. They've got 1, 2, 3, probably a fourth over here somewhere. But I think this is the Cuyahoga's pilot house, if I'm not mistaken, or it's maybe this one even. Calcite 2. Let me look at that. Calcite, Calcite, I don't know. Calcite 2. Ship. Oh, yeah. This is the image that I saw, I think. Or not. Huh. Alright. Um, is there any like questions or anything that anyone watching here has? I see there's 3 people. Maybe there's even more. Does anyone have any questions? Any questions at all? I may maybe end the stream here shortly. Pronounce it Cal Site. Cal Kite. Okay, wait. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a couple Great Lakes stuff that I have. I have returned. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I've got a couple little artifacts here for Great Lakes stuff. And the first one I was talking about, this is the postcard of the Wilfred Sykes that my friend gave me. This is why I like the Wilfred Sykes so much, is just this postcard. And the Wilfred Sykes was the flagship of Inland Steel. It was built at a cost of $5 million with a length of 678 feet and a beam of 70 feet. It is the largest ship that can operate on the Great Lakes at this time, at the time of its building at least. And it will make a speed of 16.5 miles per hour loaded and 17.5 light, enabling it to make 44 round trips per season carrying iron ore from the head of Superior to the mills of Indiana Harbor. Okay, I just read the entire back of that postcard. That was not me talking from my knowledge. And I'm not going to do that with the rest of them. But did you know the Sykes was involved in 2 sinkings? It was. Hold up, wait 1 second. Wilfred Sykes sinkings? Question mark? I don't know if the Wilfred Sykes itself has sunk yet. Yet? What am I doing? It's not going to sink. Okay, so at least according to this, it didn't sink. Yeah, the Wilfred Sykes has never sunk, but that's AI, so it doesn't know anything. The vessel struck bottom while docking at Drummond Island. Sinking of the Henry Steinberg. Oh. Okay, that makes much more sense. Henry Steinbrenner and Edmund Fitzgerald. Okay, I was thinking, did it like collide with another ship? That was just me being stupid. Okay. And speaking, I mean, we haven't talked about the Arthur M. Anderson in a little while, but here's a postcard of the Arthur M. Anderson from about maybe the 1970s or 80s. This postcard was made. You would have to correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, it doesn't have a date or anything on this. This was pretty cheap also. I don't know how much this is worth. Maybe it's little bit valuable. Rescued survivors from the Steinbrenner and search for the Fitzgerald. Yeah, I have figured that out now because apparently, yeah, whatever. Okay. Last little artifact thing that I brought down was just a couple postcards of the Spartan, which apparently has been sold for scrap, and the Milwaukee Clipper, which I have gone to, and it's a fantastic place if you ever get the chance. Um, I don't know if I have much else to do. I mean, this the John D. Leach, that's not getting scrapped. Okay, that's a cool picture. Okay, nothing else there. Definitely the 70s. This could be the general time period of when the Edmund Fitzgerald sank. That would be quite the thing. That would be quite the discovery. I don't know if that would be of any value. Have you been to the McKee Suns, which is the same place as the Milwaukee Clipper? Really? Is that in Muskegon? McKee Suns ship. Hmm. Is this laid up in Muskegon? Laid up on the James River Fleet. Oh, it is laid up in Muskegon. Muskegon, Michigan. I'm gonna see if I can see it from Google Maps here. You see it? This is where it's over here more, I think. Yeah, the Milwaukee Clipper is right here. And then over here is the LST. This, the Highway 16 is what it was called. And this ship and the Milwaukee Clipper actually work together. And then there's the USS Silversides. This has just recently been taken out of Muskegon for restoration. Let me see if I can find the McKee Suns, though. I'm assuming it's not along there. Yeah, it is off limits. I've not seen it, though. I didn't see it while we were in Muskegon. Maybe it's right here somewhere. Ooh, there's a tugboat. Mm, there. This is probably what it is. Yeah, that's the McKee Suns right there. Yeah, I remember driving past this area. The landing ship, then there's a barge here, and another barge, and the McKee Suns. Oh, it's a barge too? Really? That's interesting. At least they didn't take out the forward pilot house. Then it would just be another soulless barge. That's interesting. I didn't see it while we were there. I mean, we didn't go over here at all. Maybe I would have been able to see it. No, I didn't even know that was here. Dang it. Well, time to plan another trip to Muskegon. And Manistee also. Well, that's enough of that, I guess. Any other questions for me? If you don't mind me asking. And would you guys want another live stream? To everyone who's watching. I think it takes a minute to get to you guys, but if you don't have any questions, that's fine. Anything else? Oh, alright. Yeah, I can probably do another one. I don't know what I would do. I'll probably play more of the what was it? The Ship Explorer game, right? I barely touched that game the entire time we were here. I've mostly just been talking about Lake Freighters and stuff. What would you guys like to see in the next live stream? Huh. Question to be, what was the question? You can ask the question if I didn't catch it. Did I not catch it? Oh no. Oh, you have a question. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I can try and look at Stormworks, but what was your question? I'm sorry, I didn't catch it. Or maybe it didn't go through, or I don't know. I apologize for that. Okay, let's just do this. Okay, I'm just messing around at this point. This is a question up here somewhere. It, oh, I don't know if it did. I can move my stream screen over just as kind of show. But this is what I've got here. And you say you have a question right about here, I think. Yeah, and it doesn't show that at all. I'd be happy to answer it though. And while that happens, I will head over to Mobile, Alabama here. Let's see if they updated this. Nope, it is not updated. Well, the SS United States is right here. Your custom ship. Is there a way I can look at that? Glorious Starline. Is it on your channel? I can go look at that, maybe. Original video. Is it this one? Is this your channel? Maybe. Yeah, let's go to it. Let's look at your fictional ship. Shorts. This one here? Or this one? No. Oh. Ooh. Historic travels. Yay. Okay. I'm just gonna click on this one. Is this the, Okay, yeah, here we go. What does it remind me of? Is there a better picture? Let me go here. Is this built in Minecraft? Or not? I mean, this one is, for sure. Oh yeah, it is built in Minecraft. That's cool. Yeah, I'll just look at this one. What does it look like? Kind of reminds me of maybe the kind of looks like it doesn't particularly look like the maybe it does look like the Empress of Ireland. Maybe some. I see resemblance here with the twin funnels and the masts. Then we got kind of a White Star Line-esque paint scheme. What is this made in? Is this Minecraft? I don't think you can do diagonals in Minecraft. Also kind of reminds me of like maybe a car ferry of some sort. Not like those ugly ones, but like a 1920s railroad ferry, I think. No, that's not what I was thinking of. Car ferry. No. 1910s. Ferry. Oh, Plane Crazy it's made in. Yeah, it kind of looks like something like this. Yeah. This is a cool ship, actually. I like that. Ooh, this one's even better. This is cool. That's very cool. Yeah, it looks like maybe a 1910s, 1920s. Oh, okay, wait, I'm getting sidetracked. 1910s or 1920s, maybe like ocean liner. Maybe the superstructure reminds me of the MV Georgic, maybe, or the George Washington. Kind of looks like that. George SS George Washington. Sorry, I'm kind of getting invested in this. Yeah. Ooh, this is much resemblant, kind of. Anyway, yeah, there's an answer for that question. If anyone else has any questions, I'd be happy to take that. Otherwise, I may stop the stream. Just because there's not really much being done. Yeah, it looks good. I don't have any idea how to make anything in Roblox. I've tried a little tiny bit. Ooh, no, no, don't do that. I've tried a little bit, but it never ends up working. So, that's that. Thank you all for watching, and last chance, any questions? I'll give it a couple seconds to load. And I hope everyone has enjoyed. To the couple of people that chimed in today, I know this was short notice. The lake freighters are very cool. I have to look into some of those for any of the videos, but yeah, that's basically it. And thank you all. And last time saying and, I'm going to figure out how to cut this stream somehow. Oh, end stream. Okay, goodbye everyone.